guys, today I want to talk about how much money is left in players' hands after they are taxed. First, let me talk about three types of tax. Every player has to pay all of them every year. First, federal income tax. Second, state and city income tax. Third, Jock Tax. Now let's see the number one, federal income tax. If the amount is over the threshold, 37% of the income is just taxed away. The threshold depends on their marital status and ranges between $300,000 won and $600,000 won. But NBA's minimum salary is $898,310 in 2019-20 season and already way above the threshold. This is already unbelievably heavy duty that 37% of the income is taken away just for one of the three main types of tax. Next one is state income tax. It varies based on the state the player lives. States like Texas, Florida, and Tennessee do not charge any state taxes, but in contrast, states like California impose 13.3% for the state income tax. As you can see on the map, the more reddish the state is, the more tax is imposed. So if you play for Lakers or Clippers, already half of your income is out of your hands. And the last one, Jock Tax. If you're not savvy about sports economy, you're probably not familiar with this. Jock Tax is only imposed on professional athletes and the team staff because cheating is not possible for them. Their salary and work schedule are completely public, so the tax office can perfectly calculate the amount of the tax. Players travel so many states during the season that each state they visit for both game and practice will impose their own rate of state income tax, which is prorated based on the number of their duty days. Here's a formula and we will see how this is used later. To see how the Jock Tax is imposed, let's see the case of Paul Millsap. Denver Nuggets will pay him $30 million in 2019-2020 season, and he will travel to Oregon to face up against Blazers twice a year. The tax rate in Oregon is 9.9%. Now actually, we got all of the numbers needed to calculate how much Oregon State will impose Millsap. Let's put these numbers into the formula. First, the duty days in the state, which is 2. Divide this by total duty days, which is roughly 180 days. Then multiply it by his annual income, $30 million, and then finally apply the state tax rate. The result is $33,000 for playing 2 days in Oregon. If he arrives a day before the game and spends another day for practice in Oregon, then the amount will be 1.5 times more expensive. These are three basic taxes imposed to not only NBA players but all professional athletes in the United States. In addition to that, every player hires their agent and it usually costs approximately 3% of the salary, and the player put 10% from the salary in escrow. Alright guys, you know all of the basic tax and the fees now. Let's see how much of pie chart is filled up with taxes and these. First, 37% for federal tax, and as for the state income tax, let's take the middle of the range between 0 and 13.3, which is 6.7%. Next, Jock Tax. Again, it depends, but let's say it's generally about 1/3 of the state tax average, which is 2.2%. Plus percent for agents, lastly 10% in escrow. So the result is 58.9% is tax. It is a little surprised that these pro athletes cannot keep even half of their salary. According to Robert Raiola's estimate, Steph Curry earned $37.5 million in 2018-2019 and paid $14,761,350 of the federal tax and $4,987,500 of state local job taxes. Eventually, which is left for him should have been roughly $17.7 million. After these facts, now we know players not only earn a lot but also pay a lot of taxes. They may live in huge house and drive expensive cars, but their career is short. It should be very hard for most players to adapt with their second career and lifestyle. That's why it's great that players like LeBron made his school, invested in stocks to make money outside the basketball industry. This is the end of this video. Hope you enjoyed it. I will keep uploading videos about money and contract issues in NBA. If you're interested in these things, please subscribe my channel and hit the like button. Thanks a lot for watching. I will see you later. Bye.